We were watching, in a group of people, we were watching on TV the first performance of the Beatles on the Sullivan Show. Tommy said, "This is the end of the Dairy Queen years." The Beatles marked the end of the Dairy Queen years and the beginning of a brand new era. And I want to form a psychedelic rock band.
To another, find a place to live, and but Tommy helped a lot. He had a home or a house there where we could go, and it took us a few times to get together, but it gelled pretty quick after a while. Just
you know, like I was given a chance to be in the band and write words to songs, and so I thought that would be an interesting thing to do. And of course, just to be in a band would be far out, you know, it would be a further extension. There I go, I close my eyes again. It would be an extension of my philosophy to be able to then put those into words, and that there weren't any songs that were directly about the ideas you would get from psychedelics. That was a medium for thought, for intellectual endeavor.
The name, the 13th floor elevators, how did that originate?
That was Tommy's wife, Tommy Hall's wife.
Clementine or whatever?
Yeah, Clementine. Just a name she thought of. The 13th floor elevator isn't on the building. 13th floor is not in the building because it's superstitious.
We started in Redding, California, up north by the Redwoods. And then we played Fresno and Sacramento. And then we played Longshoremen's was the first in the Bay Area. But we played a lot of roller rinks down San Bruno, a little farther down, you know, up each direction. But mostly, I guess it was the Bay Area. You know, the only thing we did in LA was where the action is, an American Bandstand.
Rocky, did you help cordon off any of those lyrics to Slip Inside This House? Like when they were being sang, did you alter them or rearrange any at all? Did you help with the lyrics somewhat?
Yes, I did a little bit. I just told him he would show them to me, and I'd say, "Yeah, I like them."
Yeah.
And I say, and he just put them together in a sort of a paragraph for him, and that'll work nicely for the words. I mean, for the music I write.
For you, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
At which time I got a call from International Artist Record Producing Company in Houston saying, "You've been selected to replace the drummer to record a second album for the 13th Floor Elevators." I drove to Houston, drove to International Artist Record Company, and met Tommy Hall, Stacy Sutherland, and Rocky Erickson, along with Leland Rogers, who was Kenny Rogers, the country music singer's older brother, who was the producer of the band. We went over the contract, and after talking with the members of the 13th Floor Elevators in my coat and tie while they were lounging around in their blue jeans and boots, I decided to go ahead and sign the contract because they had offered me a significant amount of money to do so.
Tommy Hall said, "No, man, we want people to think of us as prophets." And that freaked me out.
Leland Rogers came up to me and asked me if I wanted to play with the Elevators, and I said, "Of course, I'd love to." Don't know how it really came about, but come to find out it was Stacy and Danny Thomas both had gone to IA and said that I'd be the guy to replace Danny Galindo. So I started with that in 1968, and we started, of course, we do our gigs everywhere, but we started working on the Bull of the Woods project and whatnot.
50th reunion and the Elevators went along as flawlessly as it did.
Uh-huh.
Were you happy with that reunion?
Sure, I did all right, yeah.
You did great.
Thank you.
Yeah.